Hola, ¿cómo estás, Taylor? Or ¿cómo se llamas, Taylor? Papas fritas. That. I remember that from like elementary school. Hi, my name's Taylor. I'm an English speaker and I'm learning Spanish. My strategy in studying Spanish is 15 minutes a day using Babbel for the next 3 weeks. I want to learn Spanish because I couldn't learn it the first time around in high school, and I really want to try and learn it this time now that I'm an adult. My biggest concerns is just speaking in general, just having the confidence to be able to actually say the words instead of like memorizing it, actually saying them out loud. So by the end of these 3 weeks, my hopes is I'll meet a nice Spanish-speaking man and we'll go and get married and live happily ever after. No, but seriously, I really want to just be able to speak in full sentences, just like a few phrases, be able to understand a few things around the city. I'm really excited to start this challenge and challenge accepted.
Hello, welcome to week 1 of the Babbel challenge. And so far, things are going pretty good. I'm learning Spanish, and right now, I've been able to fit in the 15 minutes a day daily. Surprisingly, it wasn't that hard to do 15 minutes a day, and I don't have to worry about it interfering with the rest of my day. But anyways, so far with the Spanish thing, my strengths, I would say, is definitely like vocab, grammar, just kind of recognizing the basic sentence structures. My weaknesses, definitely speaking. But luckily, this weekend, my little brother's in town. He actually was able to live in Barcelona for a few months. So he got the Spanish thing down pretty well. So I figured, while he's in town, I should practice with him.
Well, my name is Mason, Taylor's little brother. So I'm just here just for the weekend and stuff. So I'm going to see how my sister's Spanish holds up.
So yeah, here we go. I'm going to say my name is, so, ¿cómo se llamas? ¿Cómo se, something like that.
No. All right, this is what you're going to do. You're going to say, hola, me llamo, and then your name, Taylor, y soy de Estados Unidos, or I'm from the United States.
Got it. That's there, but hola, me llamo.
Me llamo.
Yeah. Taylor.
Or you can say mi nombre es.
I like that one. Mi nombre es Taylor.
You gotta roll the R. Mi nombre es Taylor.
Mi nombre.
Okay.
But I think the best thing is that I have the ability to practice with someone. Not many people can say they have a brother that lived in Barcelona, so we're going to keep practicing and stay tuned for week 2. Hi guys, welcome to week 2 of the challenge. I have a special guest with me, Yeezy. Just got back from a walk with him. And yeah, pretty much I've been working on learning Spanish, obviously. And I know he is called a perro. Definitely need help with pronunciation in terms of rolling my R's or just any of the accents or emphasis in general. But other than that, being able to fit in studying my schedule is going great, especially when you have a crazy husky like him.
One of the biggest challenges I've had is just having the confidence to speak to someone in a different language and figuring out who I'm going to be speaking to. I definitely feel like I have the knowledge to speak. It's just more of going out there and trying to do it. My biggest surprise about using the app for learning is definitely how relatable the lessons are. I felt like before, like in school or just any type of time I was trying to learn Spanish, it was very basic. But Babbel does a great job at making it apply to your everyday life, and there's almost a course on anything and everything that would apply to your situation in learning a language. My favorite lessons is definitely the transportation course. I think my biggest fear is like when you show up to an airport and you're like, I'm here, but where do I go? So it's nice to see that Babbel took the time to put together a course to kind of help the everyday traveler. And even if it's not speaking, it's just looking at common vocabulary you may recognize at the airport. So normally I do my lessons on my commute to work. It's a pretty fast commute and I'm able to just kind of open it up and do it on the go. As well as when I'm playing with my dog, walking him, or just having any type of downtime. It's really easy just to open it up and continue where you were at before. So it's almost the third week of the challenge and I think I'm ready to practice a little bit with my Spanish-speaking coworker, Deanna.
Hola Taylor, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien. Estoy feliz porque es viernes y significa que empieza el fin de semana. ¿Cuáles son tus planes?
Voy a ir con perro al parque.
Muy bien. Y cuéntame, ¿cuántos años tienes?
Tengo 25. ¿Y tú?
Tengo 29.
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de Cuba. ¿Y tú de dónde eres?
Soy de Ohio.
Bien.
So, how do you think I did for practicing for just about 3 weeks every day?
I think you did great. You know, like all the basics, like how to introduce yourself, which is very important. And then you can ask people where they're from. And yeah, I think you can at least start a conversation with a Spanish speaker.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah, so call me, guys. Yes, I definitely achieved my goals. Coming into this, I didn't know any Spanish at all, hardly. And I think one of my main goals was just to be able to hold a small conversation or just be able to recognize a few vocab words. And you know, the fact that I was able to hold a conversation with my coworker was a little achievement, and I was happy about that. All right, so at first I was a little nervous to try to figure out how to practice every single day. But I realized 15 minutes a day definitely isn't that long, and it was a lot easier to incorporate in my schedule. I kind of picked up a routine, so week 1 went by pretty fast. I figured out what time of day works for me, so typically I would do it as soon as I woke up, just get it out the way while I was getting ready with my day. And then by week 2, it was just kind of like already part of my schedule, and it didn't really interfere with everything else going on in my life. And I don't know, it kind of became natural, and I really like the app, and I feel like I'm just gonna keep using it since it's already in my schedule. My biggest advice I would offer is definitely just to go for it. I think just being able to take those walls down and diving in and creating a schedule, whether it's doing 15 minutes a day or fitting it into whatever schedule you have, just not being afraid to go out there and make a few mistakes and putting yourself out there and speaking whatever language you want to learn. Hola, soy Taylor y me encanta el español.